Hello HUD House Hunters, it's Donnie Corum with Colorado Springs ForeclosureDeals.com. Well, if you're watching this, you already know that we've headed into the second quarter of the real estate cycle. And guys, this is when things truly heat up. First quarter, January to March, tends to be a little slow. In the springtime is when people really start to move. Now here's what that means to you. The deals are going to be out there because a lot of foreclosure inventory is going to hit the market now, but there will be more competition and you're going to have to act fast to get a good deal. Well, this is one such deal. Right now we're at 1411 Maxwell Street. This is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 1-car home with almost 2,000 square feet of living space for $108,000. It's actually in pretty good shape despite the strange floor plan. I think you're going to like it though. Come on in, let's take a look. We're inside the living room of the Maxwell property, and I promised you a strange floor plan, and we're going to get just that. Now, in the Stratmore Valley area where this home is located, it's famous for the 3-bedroom, 1-bath, 1-car, 931 square foot rancher. And at one time, that's exactly what this home was. But the homeowner didn't stop there. There's a series of additions on this home which were actually done pretty well. Most additions, to be honest with you, suck, okay? But this one, the guy did a pretty good job. It's nice finished living space, it's permitted, and that's what makes this thing such an incredible value because we're getting it for only $108,000 for almost 2,000 square feet of living space. So let's get started. Here we are in the living room area. As you walk into the front door, you find the living room, and you know, great place to sit down, the couches, and etc. There's actually a second living space off to that side. We'll see that in just a moment. We walk from the living area into the kitchen. Now, in the original 931 square foot plan, these kitchens are kind of small. I mean, it's a 931 square foot house, right? But this one has been opened up. It's very wide. It's an eat-in kitchen. You can set your table down right here and have a place to sit inside the kitchen, which again is not normal for this floor plan, but it came as a result of the changes that he made and the additions that he added on. So back here we have the laundry room, a little dark, so we're not going to go too far into there. And then off to the left, there's a entrance into the garage, which has some tables and then storage, making it a little bit difficult to get a full-size car in there until you remove that. So you can either use it as a workspace or you can convert it to full garage just by removing some of the benches out there. So out back, which we're going to end at, I want you to see this awesome covered deck, which is pretty sweet. Nice place to hang out and enjoy the outdoors. But let's take out the rest of the house before we do that. This is the bathroom, and this was original. So this was the bathroom that came with the house. And then we have 2 bedrooms, pretty decent sized. The paint is reasonable, the carpet is reasonable. These are the aluminum windows. We might look at upgrading those at some point, but you know, small price to pay given the amount of equity that we're working on with this property. We walk back this direction into bedroom number 2 on this level, and same as before. Pretty good size, nice, bright, open. Paint looks to be in pretty good shape. The carpet would pass. You know, we're not looking at this from a flip angle, but if you were to flip it, we'd replace the carpeting and the windows for sure. But for you first-time home buyers out there looking for a great deal, and maybe with a larger family, so you want a lot of square footage, this is it. It's a lot of square footage for the price that they're asking. So they added on this whole back section here. So you've got a whole other living room area. It also walks out into the deck, as we saw from the kitchen, and then you've got a second living space, as I was saying, back in this direction, okay? So tons of options here, guys. I mean, maybe this is the theater room, maybe this is the den. I don't know, but the point is you got a lot of choices on this space, laid out strangely because it was done in additions, but definitely very functional and actually done very, very well. So that's the rest of this level. From here we head upstairs, we're going to find the other 2 bedrooms. This is also an addition, a part of the house that was added by the previous owner. Let's go take a look at that. Heading upstairs to the Maxwell property. All addition. None of this was originally part of the house. They added a whole other story to this property, which, guys, probably don't need to tell you, but this is a lot of work. The only advice I can give you is if you need to add square footage to your existing home, go buy another home, okay? Because the amount of effort and time and money that goes into this is very hard to recover when you sell it. Now, the fact is somebody else has already taken the hassle, so it's a benefit to us. But additions in general are hard to recover the amount of money you got to spend to do it. But at least this guy took some time and did it well. It really is well laid out in that capacity. So here we are in one of the bedrooms. The cool thing about this addition is it's much bigger than the original bedrooms were offered in this property. I mean, this is actually a pretty good sized room. There are 2 bedrooms up in this upper wing that they added, and they are very spacious, Very nice, very open. I think you'd probably make this the new master bedroom because it's got the dual closets, as you can see back here. And just, doesn't need a whole heck of a lot. A couple of things, we may paint it up a little bit, clean the carpets, but perfectly livable in its current condition. Along the way, we find the upper level bathroom. It's hard enough to add additional space on the to a home by adding an addition at a second story. It's a whole other thing to add plumbing to that addition. So again, this was very involved, very expensive, and although it came out very well, it probably wasn't worth the investment overall. So sometimes it's just time to upgrade, but you don't have to do that. This guy did the upgrading for you. Here's the last bedroom, also a really good size. And just in general, it's a really nice addition on a lot of square footage on a home that should easily retail for $145 to $150. I can't imagine finding 1,900 square feet in good condition for any less than $145 to $150. And here we are picking this thing up in good condition for only $108,000. That's a great deal, guys. You got to take advantage. We're going to head out back. I'll show you the backyard and we'll get rolling. So we're out back at 1411 Maxwell, and I promised you a really nice covered patio, and this does not disappoint. Got a lot of area here. It's completely covered. Kind of feels like a tree-like setting. If you look behind this, a little road noise, but you got a lot of trees and stuff behind you. When those fill in during the summer, that's going to look really nice right behind your home. Let's head on down here because I want you to see the full backyard. Got a storage shed here, and it's not really a deep lot, but it is relatively long. At least the width of the house. You can see here, lots of space. You're going to need to resod it and do some work on that. But guys, again, $108,000 purchase price, $150 retail value. This is an opportunity to build some equity right out of the gate without having to do anything. You're just picking up equity by buying the right property. We're going to recap Maxwell. We're at 1411 Maxwell Street, Colorado Springs, Colorado, 80906. Neighborhood is known as Stratmore Valley. It's right outside of Fort Carson, so within 10 minutes of the front gate of the base. Very easy to get to the base if you're Army, and obviously you've got I-25 pretty close, so you can get most parts of town without too much trouble. This home features 4 bedrooms, 2 baths, a 1-car attached garage, and almost 2,000 square feet of actually decently maintained living space for only $108,000. It's springtime. The deals are heating up out here, guys. Don't forget about our foreclosure bus tour coming at you April 16th. Go online to register for that, or just respond back to our emails that you're getting from us periodically about your property searches so we know you're interested. We can get you signed up for that tour. A lot of great deals are going to hit the market this summer and springtime. We're going to be bringing them to you right here. With that, this is Donnie Corum at Colorado Springs ForeclosureDeals.com, the leading resource for foreclosures in and around the Colorado Springs area. We appreciate you guys tuning in. We'll catch you on the next one.